Alright, so, let's go ahead and grab the rest of this. So, I have AFK'd for a very, very long time. I have AFK'd for, like, pretty much, 50-ish Minecraft days at this point. I spent a lot of my time AFKing this week, mainly due to, just being so busy. And what I got going on today is, today, I've kind of run out of, like, backlogged footage, so I kind of have to start recording again. I have, like, 1 day left, and I've clearly, like, stocked back up on, iron, but, I haven't done any digging this past week, because all I've been doing is AFKing. So, let's run back over and, offload most of our nonsense. I'm gonna have to offload more of our, cacti over there as well. Like, the thing is I have AFK'd so much that, I got a lot of iron from that. More than anyone ever normally would. But today what we're going to continue working on is we're going to continue working on expanding my pumpkin supply. Yeah, at some point I'm going to dismantle this whole thing and make something better. But now is not the time for that. So, let's hit up the, cactus farm real quick before I do anything else. Make sure this isn't, like, complete. Yeah, this is clogged now. Like, this is exactly what I was afraid of. But I am gonna have to empty out the, cactus farm later. Speaking of which, I do actually need to save all of this cacti for, like, a really, really big EXP farm later. But, that's not going to be up and running for quite a while. Like, offloading all of this is going to be really quick. It's just a matter of, like, I have to do a lot of running back and forth, and it's complicated. But I have more than enough cacti to, like, fix my tools after an extended period of use. So, that's a thing. So let's just run over and grab the last of the cacti. Toss this iron in here. Like, I know I have plenty of, like, stuff that I haven't smelted yet. And that's just the way things are. But, today's gonna be, like, a bit of a interesting update. I am considering quitting substitute teaching. And it's not actually because the kids treat me like garbage. That's something I've gotten used to. It's actually, this is a bit of an interesting situation. It's actually because I really don't feel that, my employees know who I am. My employers know who I am at all. Like, I've tried dealing with them over email these past couple of days because of a situation. I'm not really comfortable about talking about the situation at hand, but, suffice to say, there's a problem, and I can't seem to, get in contact with anyone who's an actual person, which is, a problem. So I'm at a point where I'm pretty much considering, you know what, maybe it'd be a good idea for me to just go ahead and quit my job, just focus full-time on being a student and things of that nature. Like, the thing is, though, is I don't want to do, like, YouTube full-time, because YouTube doesn't make any money. Alright, let's offload the rest of this cacti. And I know that sounds selfish, but my reasoning for doing so is rather sound. I'd really like to have, like, an actual job instead of YouTube. And I know some people do YouTube as an actual job. It's just... I'm really not a big fan of the way my employers treat me. And I just went on their health insurance, so I can't exactly quit. And that's an entirely different problem. So, not so good situation aside, this week is fall break for the schools, so I have, like, a bit of time to work on things and decide what exactly what we're gonna be doing. So that's a thing. But we're gonna go ahead and work on digging more of this area out underneath here. Gonna have to like dig around this area here, because we do have like a farm over here we can't really touch. But this is the maintenance level, so what we're gonna end up doing down here is we're gonna have a number of things we are going to have to essentially just work around here, and that's fine. Like, that's just how it's gonna have to be. Oh, nope. Oh no, I broke my farm. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Okay. No. Because I broke that, and now I don't have a rail there. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, give me a moment, guys. Alright, let's not break this anymore. This is the problem with, like, trying to do something like this, is I have this thing here, and it's kind of obtrusive to an extent. Oh no, where'd it go? Are you kidding me? It disappeared. This is the problem. I think it might just be easier for me to just straight up dismantle this thing. Yeah, you know what? We're dismantling this. I can make a better I can make a bigger and better like melon farm elsewhere. We don't need this anymore. This is officially retired. It's giving me problems. It's retired now. We can just do other things with this place. Besides, I can use these detectors and pistons elsewhere. Besides, we need to make way for the greatness that is, pumpkins. So, we'll eliminate this. We can just take all of this bone meal. We aren't getting a lot of bone meal from this anyways. So, you know what? It's fine. Like, sometimes you just have to break things down. But my situation with my employers has kind of just, like, deteriorated over time. Like, at first I was really, like, super happy to work for them, like, a while back. And then, like, over time, they just started, like, slowly, like, stopping their active communications with their employees. And now I'm, like, unable to get any sort of, like, information out of them. I don't even get, like, their monthly, like, newsletter they used to send out. So, like, I am of the mind that my employer is, like, ceasing to exist in my mind. So, you know what? I will continue working for them, but if I find something better to do, like on the weekends or something, I'll go do that. Like, I'm also, like, applying to scholarships and whatnot to try and save money for school. Let's break down the rest of this here. So, essentially, I'm in a phase of my life where I'm just moving on to other things now. And that's just the way it's gonna have to be. That's not to say I'm, like, happy about this. Like, my employer is being unpleasant here, and they may or may not be screwing me out of my pay for this week as well. That's another situation that's really murky right now, because I have not seen them approve my timesheet for this week. So, yeah, that's not a good sign of things right now. Do I have any wood over here? I hope I do. Yeah, I have wood over here. We're good. But I've been doing some looking into things, and apparently my employer has sort of been doing this thing to other people. Like, it started, like, earlier this week when I noticed, like, they took me off the sub list for, like, other school districts. Because my employer, like, subs for multiple districts. But the thing is, like, they took my name off of, like, multiple school district lists. Like, not just, like, one. They took it off of, like, 5 different ones, except for, like, the one I normally sub for, like, on a weekly basis. Now, that should have, like, been ringing alarm bells for me. But, of course, I didn't notice this because, like, lo and behold, like, you don't really notice that sort of thing, because it's like, well... Oh, there's the, furnace. Well, you don't really notice these things because, well, like, it's not something I really took into consideration. Like, for example, you don't really think that your employer would, like, do something like this. Because it's just not something that's supposed to be done. Because, like, there's a level of decorum you're supposed to have when, like, dealing with employees. And my employer is not doing that, apparently. So... it is what it is. I don't really have much of a choice here. Alright, we're just gonna have to, like, leave this big hole here. Oh well, at least with this I can sort of start digging like this here. So, we're gonna go ahead and get down as many jack-o'-lanterns as possible. And that means we're gonna have to clear out a lot of this here. And I'm fine with that. No, we need this to be there. Let's not, like, infringe upon my ceiling. Like, we need the maintenance level to, like, exist. Not cease to exist, mind you. Now, I do actually have an idea for, like, something I'm gonna end up doing later on that involves a lot of melons. So, my automatic melon farm will make a return at some point. Just not today. Alright, temporary lanterns be putting down. We do need this gold. That's another thing, is we need a lot of gold for, some of our future projects here. We also will need to, like, expand out this way. Operation Pumpkin Bright is gonna take a bit. It looks like the rest of this month is gonna be focused on, just digging and getting a lot of pumpkins, which is fine by me to an extent, but not exactly how I thought I was going to end up spending this month. But, the goal is by December to face off against the Ender Dragon. That is the goal. That is the goal I have set for us, and we are going to go ahead and try to reach it. Now, whether we reach it or not is an entirely different story. But, I am working on getting back into live streaming, this semester, since I don't have any sort of, like, major exams or anything. It's a lot less stressful for me to do that. But I am gonna have to, really work hard on, my main academic stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out a good chunk of this space here. And ooh, copper. That's another thing, is I am getting, like, raw resources from this. So this isn't, like, a completely raw deal for me. It's just a major time-consuming project. So that is a thing. But we are gonna go ahead and, like, try and get as much of this, like, done in place as possible. Alright, let's make sure to put these here. And I know we're reaching out to the, like, end here, so we'll figure something out to do there. I am gonna need to put in, like, a new roof here. That is something we're gonna have to do. I am gonna have to put down... Oh, I have fallen into a pit, and I almost couldn't get out. I'm gonna have to work on the roof here, but, I do need, like, enough space to put in, like, another one of these here. So, we're gonna have to work on that. Like, I pretty much just need, like, enough to plant, like, enough lanterns so that every time I harvest one, I can fill out, like, a layer of, the facade. Because I'm gonna need, like, a lot of jack-o'-lanterns for that. So, my reasoning for using jack-o'-lanterns for the facade is they create light, and they're orange. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as, like, an orange lighting block aside from jack-o'-lanterns that are conveniently farmable. To my knowledge. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. And I am gonna have to, like, limit, like, how much time I play this at a time. So, a while back, my wrist was hurting. And we figured out why. I was starting to suffer from carpal tunnel. And I can't play PC games like this that require a lot of minimal wrist movement without dealing with that on some days. Like, my wrist is already starting to hurt just from, like, playing for 25 minutes. So, that is a thing. But, ideally speaking, I would like to get as much done this week as possible, because it's fall break. I'd like to, essentially, like, spend a lot of time just working on this area here, expanding it out, and maybe, just going ahead and, like, filling some things in where possible. Alright, so, let's go ahead and switch it on over to, doing the roof over here. So that's pretty much what's going on in my life. I'm considering changing, like, my current employment at the moment. We'll wait and see how that goes. But, for the time being, I will be, taking into, heavy consideration all that entails. Let's go ahead and... try and get some evened out lighting here. Alright, we'll fill this in and continue working on this in a bit.